Hi there, it's Rosanne here from Country Chic Paint. Today I'm going to show you how to use our texture powder to create unique faux finishes on your furniture. Texture powder is a 100% natural mineral paint additive that can be mixed with any color of Country Chic paint to create a weathered look on your furniture. Stay tuned to see what this fabulous product can do. The supplies and products that I'll be using in this video today are Country Chic Paint's texture powder, Country Chic's all-in-one decor paint in the colors Icicle and Cheesecake. We're going to use a plastic cup, a stir stick, some measuring scoops, a paintbrush, and some sanding blocks. There are many different ways to use our texture powder. In this tutorial, I'll show you one way to use this mineral paint additive. There will be another tutorial to show you how to create raised stencil effects, so keep your eye out for that video and subscribe to our channel not to miss it. In this tutorial, I want to show you how to create a unique layered finish. I'll be using this picture frame to show you step by step how you can use this on any of your projects. I'm going to start by mixing the texture powder into the paint in approximately a 1:1 ratio. It doesn't have to be exact, but after you've mixed everything well together, you want it to be about the consistency of buttercream icing. Just pour the paint you need in a cup and add the texture powder a little bit at a time and stir well with a stir stick. I'm going to mix about 1/4 of a cup of paint with 1/4 of a cup of the texture powder. If it's just this little, you can dump it all in at the same time, but you can also do it a little bit at a time. And then it's just a matter of stirring and mixing it all up together. You should know that although the texture powder is white, it will not affect the color of your paint at all once it's mixed together. See how easy it is to mix it in with the paint without getting lumpy or gritty? It's nice and smooth. You can start with about a 1:1 ratio like I did, but if it's not quite thick enough to your liking, you can always add a little bit of extra powder. Now that I've mixed the texture powder, I'm going to be using this oval paintbrush to randomly dab the mixture onto my piece. Then after that, I'm going to leave it to dry for about 10-15 minutes. Now that I've applied the textured finish, I'm going to let it dry for about 10-15 minutes. What you're looking for is the paint to get a little bit tacky but not completely dry. Once it starts stacking up, you can use a clean paintbrush to gently go over the textured paint, but I'll show you that in a minute. Now that it's started to tack up, you can use a clean paintbrush to gently go over the textured finish. You want to smooth it out a little without removing all of the texture. Once you're happy with how it looks, you'll want to let your piece dry at this stage for another 12 hours if you can. As a side note, sometimes you might get distracted and realize that your paint has dried completely and you can't smooth it out with your paintbrush at all anymore. Don't worry, your project can still be saved. What you want to do is simply wet your paintbrush and make your finish a little bit wet, and then you can use an old bank card to smooth down your textured paint layer. I don't like using a bank card when the paint is still fresh, but it's a great solution for when you forgot about your project. Now that my textured finish has completely dried, I'm ready for the last step. I'm going to apply a final coat of Country Chic Paint all-in-one decor paint in the color Cheesecake. After your project has dried for about 2 hours, you can use your favorite distressing technique to reveal some of the base coat color. I'm using a sanding block, but you can also use a wet cloth to distress. I love the rustic weathered look you can create with this simple technique. To give you an idea of some other colors, here is a side table painted in a textured coat of elegance, followed by a coat of hurricane. And this large picture frame was painted in fresh mustard with a coat of elegance on top. Before committing to a color combination for your project, I suggest you try it out on a piece of scrap wood first, so that you can see if the color combo works like you had in mind. You can also experiment by creating texture with other tools, like putty knives and sponges. So get creative and see what you can come up with. If you liked this video, make sure you leave a comment and click on the like button. We also encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you don't miss any of our upcoming tutorials. If you want to find out more about our products and where you can purchase them, please visit our website by clicking the link in the description below or on this video. Thank you so much for watching and happy painting!